Hello everyone, I am Upshift. I'll be taking control of the F1 YouTube community page for just this week, so I hope you guys enjoy. What we'll be talking about today is my top 10 designs for 2021, the helmet designs for each racer, so let's get right into it. Coming out in number 10 is the McLaren driver of Lando Norris. Lando's helmet is perfect, I would say, but the reason I'm putting it down in 10th is because it's basically the same helmet design as last year, only he changed the black from blue, I believe, and it works very well, the black, but I would like to see more change. And I know why he did black is because it is his quadrant colors, but it's still a very good helmet design, but I would like to see a little bit more change in colors. Coming out in number 9 is a very simplistic helmet, is actually Lance Stroll's helmet for Aston Martin Racing this year. It's a very simple helmet, but it does the job very well, and I do like the addition of the Canadian flag on the top of his helmet, so very good job from Lance. Very simple, but it does the job, so good job. Coming out in number 8 is another helmet that hasn't really changed throughout the years, but does do the job. It is Kimi Räikkönen in the Alfa Romeo. It is a very nice helmet. I love the design on the top of the helmet. It does the job. It looks like an arrow, and that's very cool to me, and his helmet design is just very nice overall, so good job from Kimi. You are number 8. Coming out in number 7 is a guy I don't like, and you guys probably don't like either, but I do like his helmet design. It is Nikita Mazepin. The orange and black works very well, and the overall design is pretty good. So although I don't like him, the helmet design is very good. So good job, Nikita. You come out in number 7, which is the highest place you'll place this year. Coming out in number 6 is the Ferrari driver of Charles Leclerc. He has done very well this year, and his helmet design is very nice. The Monaco flag is on the top of his helmet, which is very nice. I also liked his helmet a year ago, in Austria, where it was kind of the painted on, but he hasn't gone with that this year. And the black and white design on the side is very nice, and that's a change in design. I like it a lot. The white and black looks very good with the red, so good job, Charles Leclerc. You are number 6. Coming out in number 5 is a guy who has changed his helmet very drastically. The colors is Sebastian Vettel, the Aston Martin driver this year. Very, very, very nice helmet in my opinion. It would have been higher, but it hasn't changed that much, and I don't really, to be honest, don't really fully like the pink, but it does pop out a lot, and the topographical map is very nice, and he does keep the stripes down the side of his helmet that was the German flag a couple years ago, last year, which is now the BWT colors, obviously one of the sponsors of Aston Martin, so he changed it to pink. So it's still very good. It's a very nice helmet design, but is down in P5, which is still pretty good. Coming out in number 4 is a guy who switched teams also this year, is Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez has a brilliant helmet in my opinion. The Red Bull logo works perfectly with his helmet, and the Mexican flag on top of his helmet looks pretty good. The yellow works together with the green and also the dark blue of the Red Bull helmet and the Red Bull logo, so very good from Sergio Perez. You are P4. Coming out in P3 is, in my opinion, one of the better helmets, and better than his teammate, is Carlos Sainz. The red and the black work perfectly together. The cascading, the fade of all the colors looks perfect. So very, very, very well designed. The 55 merges perfectly with what he has. And the white of the Casper Sky, I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that correctly, but the white of the Casper Sky on the top of his helmet looks pretty good and works perfectly with his helmet design. Also, the orange part on the side of his helmet works perfectly. So good job from Carlos Sainz. You are in P3. Going in P2 is someone whose helmet design, the design itself hasn't changed, but the colors are much better this year, is Lewis Hamilton. Lewis's helmet is so good this year. It's so good, and it's the same. It's the same as last year, and it still works perfectly though. The purple and the black work so good together, and it's just an all-around awesome helmet. And still with the stars on the side of his helmet for each championship he's won, it works perfectly. So good job by Lewis. You are in 2nd place. Before we get into P1, let's get some honorable mentions out of the way. An honorable mention is Esteban Ocon. The colors of his helmet work really well with the Alpine of what he has today, and of course the Eiffel Tower on the top of his helmet, the design he's kept for a few years now, works pretty good, and the colors are it pops out a lot, and it's so good. So good job. I'm sorry you didn't make it on this list, Esteban, but it's very good. Coming out in the second and last honorable mention is Mick Schumacher. Mick Schumacher's helmet is very nice. It's a very nice helmet. I'm sorry you didn't get onto this list. Again, it's a very tight list, so all these helmets are very nice. But his helmet works pretty good. The green, the red, the black, the orange, the yellowish orange, I'm sorry. It works all really well together. But unfortunately, he did not make this list. So I'm sorry, but you're down in the honorable mention. And now, finally, the best helmet in my opinion. Obviously, you guys are entitled to your opinion, but the best helmet in my opinion of 2021 is Daniel Ricciardo's. The McLaren driver, Daniel Ricciardo. The blue and the orange and the many different colors in his helmet work so good, and the tearing of the paint, what it looks so good. And the top of his helmet with all the arrows, it says like all good always, I believe. It works perfectly, and it's very retro, I feel like. So it's a very, very, very nice helmet, and it does like Lando, kind of opposite of the McLaren colors, and it definitely really pops out, and it's a very noticeable helmet. When you see the blue against the orange, it pops out, and that's what I want from a helmet. It is perfect. Great job, Daniel. You have made it to the top spot of my helmet list. If you guys thought I missed some helmets, please leave it in the comments down below. Subscribe to the F1 YouTube community page, and if you want, subscribe to me. I am Upshift on YouTube. The T in Upshift is a 1, of course. So thank you all for watching, and goodbye until I see you later.